Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Bell Collective. Bell Collective Season 4, Episode 1 happened about a week ago. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been busy. So I finally got a chance to watch it. It started off with Tambria and Demond at the doctor's office looking at the ultrasound of their baby. And Tambria said that it took her a while to get to this point as to having a baby. And she just wanted to share it with Demond. And she shared it with Demond, and they were looking at the ultrasound. And her doctor said that she had been going through a whole lot of stuff. And Tambria said she had 39 fibroids. And so she had to get all those fibroids taken out and get an embryo implanted in her so she can have her baby. So her and the mom was happy about that. And her doctor was telling her just to be careful of everything because she had went through a lot to get to this point, and she don't want to have they don't want to have anything going wrong. So after that, it switched to the next scene, and the next scene after that was Lakeisha meeting up with Soguicci at the boot store, and Sogucci was telling Lakeisha that she looked good in those boots, and she said, "Oh yeah, I've been wearing these boots a long time." She said, "Yeah, try these boots on," and she said, "Oh Gucci, you look good in them boots too." And so Gucci said that she has been a sponsor with this book event for a while, and she's supposed to be doing a rodeo, and she wanted Lakeisha to come to the rodeo too. And Lakeisha said, "Yeah," she said, "Yeah, I'll be glad to come, and I'll be glad to come to the rodeo and stuff." And she said, "Are you inviting all the girls?" And so Gucci said, "Yeah, I invited all the girls, even though we have some stuff going on amongst us. I still thought it would be a good event for all the girls to come." And Lakeisha said, "Yeah, I hope so too." And then switched to the next scene, and the next scene was Marie and Esse. Was Marie, yeah, was Marie and Esse sitting down talking, and they were talking about some kind of a new property that they were going to acquire. And she was saying, "Yeah, we'll be trying to get more properties because we want to expand our mental health facilities and our drug facilities that we have to help people get off of drugs and stuff." And she was saying, "Yeah, how's everything going, Esse?" That's what Marie said. She said, "Well, we got our lupus event coming up." And Marie said, "Oh yeah." She said, "Esse, are we sponsoring the lupus event this year?" And she said, "Yeah, we kind of sponsor it every year." And she was saying, "Yeah, both of us sponsor it every year. Both of us suffer from lupus." That's what Marie said. And then Esse said, "Have you seen this video of Latrice on social media?" And Marie said, "No, I don't be on social media like that." And she said, "No, I don't be on social media like that either. But I just saw a clip of it." She said, "What?" And she said, Latrice talking about she don't have no friends. She did some kind of interview with some blog station, and she said she don't have no friends. She have coworkers. So Essie let Marie hear the video audio clip of it, and she said, "Yeah, I've been going through a lot of things." She said, "But a lot of them girls on that show, we kind of filmed together, but a lot of them girls on that show, they not really my friends. They just coworkers. They're just coworkers." And so Lakeisha came in and she said, "What y'all doing? What y'all talking about? What y'all hearing?" And she said, "Oh, we want to know, have you got any properties for us?" And then so Lakeisha said, "I secured one property for y'all, but we got some more." She said, "Oh yeah, we looking at that too." She said, "Well, what are y'all talking about a few minutes ago?" And then Marie said, "Yeah, Essie found a clip of Latrice calling us her co-workers and not a worker." And she said, "Huh, let me see it." And so Essie played it for Latrice. Essie played it for Lakeisha, and Lakeisha said, "I'm not just no co-worker to Latrice. I done helped Latrice with her business. I done did this, I did this. I'm a boss. I'm an entrepreneur. I help people do stuff. I don't know what Latrice talking about." And then it switched to the next scene, And the next scene after that, and the next scene after that was Latrice going to meet up with Tambria at the restaurant for lunch. And Tambria said, "Oh, you look good, girl. How you doing?" And Latrice said, "Oh, yeah, you look good too. We both look sharp." She said, "I want to talk to you about something." She said, "What is?" She said, "You know what? She said, you know what? I was having problems, and I was having problems and stuff. And so I went to my doctor because I was bleeding real bad and real heavy. And I went to my doctor, and I found out that I had fibroid tumors." And she said, "I just wanted to talk to somebody about it. I want to talk to you about it." That's what Latrice said. That's what Latrice said. And Tambria said, "Yeah, because that's why I went to Congress. That's why I went to Congress." They showed her talking to some congresswoman in Alabama, and she knew the congresswoman, and she told me that's why I went to Congress to fight and discuss about women's health, especially black women's health, and how black women have all these fibroids going through all this." And Latrice said, "Oh yeah, you're the good person to talk to." And Tambria said, "That's why I was advocating for us, and like I said, for women's health and black women's health especially." And so she said, "I understand all the stuff that you've been going through, Latrice." That what Tambria said, but Tambria said in a confessional that she wasn't gonna let Latrice know that she passed it, that she's pregnant now. She wanted to keep that to herself for a while. And so she said, "Yeah, I'm glad I talked to you about this and stuff like that." She said, "Yeah, like I told you, I understand what you've been through, and a lot of women go through what you went through, so they wouldn't left the restaurant." Next thing you know, it was a time for the boot event, and SoGucci was at the boot event with JJ, and the first people to arrive was Willie and Akeisha. They greeted them, hugged them, and then next was Lakeisha and Glenn, and they came in, and so and they was all sitting down and stuff like that. And then after they came, it was Latrice and Cliff, and they came over there and stuff like that. And so Latrice said, "You was over there with Glenn." Latrice was telling Glenn, "You was over there. You was sitting over there. You was sitting over there with Latrice and Cliff a few minutes ago. Now you gonna try to come over here, come over to me? Come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. So you get away from me with that baby stuff." And then Glenn went off on the other side. And then so Tambria came in, and she looked around. She seen Latrice and Cliff on one side of the board. She seen all the rest of the people on the other side of the board. She said, "Oh, is this what we doing now?" And then so she went over there and sat with Latrice and Cliff. And then so she was saying, "Yeah, we had this big old event, and the boot event and stuff." And then so they said, "Let's go into this other room." And then so they said, "Oh, this is the bull riding room." They said, "Oh, yes, bull riding. That's a big old bull." It was a mechanical bull. And then so Willie was looking around, and then then JJ gonna say, "Willie, that's a big old riding bull. You think you can ride it?" Willie said, "Yeah, of course I can ride. Of course I can ride." He said, "Are you sure? You're a big man." They said, "I can ride it." So Willie got on the mechanical bull, and he rode on it for a while. And then JJ said, "Ooh, if that's the way you ride that bull, do you do that in the bedroom with your wife?" And then Akeisha had a sly grin on her face, and he said, "I'm not gonna tell you what I do inside my room. That's private." And they got to laughing, kiki about that. And then and then JJ say, "Let's go get some drinks in the other room." And then Willie said, "Who paying for the drinks?" And then JJ said, "I'm paying for all the drinks. Let's pay for all the drinks." So they paid for all the drinks, and they paid for all the drinks, and they went in the other room. And then after that, Lakeisha said, "It's something that I want to talk to Latrice about, but I don't think this is the right time." So Gucci said, "Yeah, this ain't the right time to talk about that. You can talk about that another time." And so they all watched the little rodeo go by, and then switched to the next scene. And the next scene was with Latrice going to Lakeisha Enterprise office. And so she said, "How you doing?" You say, "I'm doing all right. You look good." And Lakeisha was telling Latrice, "You look good. You look good." And Latrice said, "Yeah, I look good." She said, "Yeah, you said you had something to talk to me about. What is it about?" And she said, "Oh, I just wanted to ask you a question." She said, "There's this clip of this video floating around where you said we was just co-workers and not friends. And I've been more than a co-worker to you, Latrice. I've been your friend. I've been this and stuff like that." And Latrice said, "Hey, wait a minute. You ain't even give me a chance to say the word. You ain't even give me a chance to say the word. Say why I said that." She said, "But then you said," she said, "Yeah, I did that. Some of these women do act like co-workers to me. They're not really my friends, but I'm one of your friends. I'm one of your friends." And then so she said, "Yeah, I've been letting you get away with a whole lot of stuff at my event. What you did at my women's empowerment event. You said the stuff about nobody wants a 9 to 5 job. She said, don't you know don't you know you made some of those women feel a certain kind of way. You made those women feel bad instead of because a lot of them women were my clients, and a lot of them women do work at 9 to 5." She said, "Well, if you want to be for real, some women don't want 9 to 5." She said, "But that's some all of those women can. That's something that's the only thing some of those women can do is work a 9 to 5 job and try to have something on the side to be in the women empowerment. You offended them women." And she said, "Well, I don't think I offended nobody." That's what Latrice said. And Lakeisha said, "Yes, you did. Yes, you did." She said, she said, "You just wanna you just wanna get back at me. You just wanna tear me down." And then Lakeisha said, "How am I tearing you down, Latrice?" She said, "You tearing me down right now. It's just like you making me feel bad. You just want to tear me down." She said, "You be doing the same thing to other people. You be saying you be tearing them down." And Latrice said, "Who I tore down?" She said, "Like you talking about, like you said, you keep talking about the women in the women empowerment, but I ain't tear down nobody up in here." And then she kept talking about, "Yeah, people were saying that I let you get away with stuff at the women empowerment and stuff, and I should did." She said, "But this is the last straw, Latrice." And then Latrice had her head held down and the thing went off. I think Marie riled up Lakeisha, and Lakeisha went in on she could have talked to her a better way to me. She just went in on Latrice and didn't even get a woman to say here. I think Marie got in her ear so much that she just did that girl like that. But anyway, it was good for season one. I mean, not season one, for season four, episode one. I think it's episode 14. This is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. I am out.